Welcome to In a UN Minute. I am Dr. Jimmy Walters. This episode is dedicated to the injustice of water, and we will very briefly review this reality facing more people than you probably realize. This is not the time to be indifferent or silent. We must first learn together and then act to create a just and peace-filled world. So let's take a moment and consider how you have already used water today. Brushing your teeth, taking a shower, making your cup of coffee, hydrating before and after a workout, using the bathroom facilities. We need water to survive, literally. So, with that in mind, let's begin with a quick game of world trivia. How many people do you think lack access to clean water? Again, worldwide, how many people do you think lack access to clean water? And the answer is 2 billion people. Or in other words, an average of 1 in 4. 1 in 4 people lack access to clean water. Early in my time working at the United Nations, I learned how women and girls would have to travel long distances to collect clean water. And I thought of the gospel story in John chapter 4 of the woman at the well who Jesus encountered. And in my ignorance, I thought this was a past reality. I could not have been more wrong. Women and girls around the world spend an estimated 250 million hours carrying water every day. Every day, 250 million hours. And they walk on average about 3.7 miles daily to haul 44 pounds of water. Instead of going to the school like their male counterparts, they are fetching water for them. And to make matters worse, 1.69 billion people live without access to adequate sanitation. Just imagine how life would be so different if this simple human right was granted and upheld. Now, close to home in the United States, an estimated 48% of households on Native American reservations do not have access to reliable water sources, clean drinking water, or adequate sanitation. So in these indigenous communities, about half of people lack access to clean water. And we can also look to places like Flint, Michigan, which you could remember was in the news about a decade ago for having contaminated water. Well, guess what? They still lack access to clean water. And we have to recognize how often race and discrimination impacts policy and access. So it is again time to act. Check out the comments below for more information of what you can do right now on your local level and also in global advocacy to improve the realities of people and to give others the human right of clean water for themselves and for their families. See you next time.